When a missing persons case collides with buried wartime trauma, the tranquil, snow-capped peaks of Colorado transform into a jagged landscape of pure survival. In Jeff Carson's milestone novel, Dark Mountain, David Wolfe, Book 10, the rugged high country law enforcement of C.J. Box's Joe Pickett meets the unforgiving, shadow-filled procedural grit of John Sanford. This gripping 10th installment marks a massive turning point for Chief Detective David Wolfe, pushing him and his closest allies past their absolute psychological and physical breaking points. Critical Incident Report, Rocky Point's Police Department. The discovery. A dead body is found stuffed into a car trunk, abandoned deep within the dense forests outside Rocky Point's Colorado. The complication. Forensic evidence reveals the driver's last known client was none other than Tom Rachette, Wolfe's most loyal detective. The status. Detective Rachette's phone is completely dark. He has vanished without a trace, leaving a trail of blood in his wake. The investigation rapidly morphs from a local homicide inquiry into an agonizing race against time. As Chief Detective David Wolfe scrambles to locate his missing teammate, he receives a cryptic, threatening email that completely paralyzes his momentum. The message contains highly classified details that jar loose deeply buried combat memories from Wolfe's past, trauma he spent years trying to forget. It becomes chillingly clear that an old ghost from his military days has tracked him to the mountains, and Wolfe must confront his past head-on if he hopes to pull his friend out of a death trap. Meanwhile, the psychological pressure fractures across multiple fronts. Former Detective Heather Patterson, who recently left the Sluice-Byron County Sheriff's Department to escape her own brutal trauma, is violently dragged back into the line of fire. Heather receives her own cryptic, blood-soaked message demanding two things: find David Wolfe and come now, or he dies. Pulled together by an intricate web of past grudges and present danger, Wolfe's fractured team must unite to face an engineered gauntlet on the slopes of a desolate, frozen peak. Carson expertly weaves the dual timelines of Wolfe's wartime history and the high-altitude hunt, creating a claustrophobic, heart-pounding climax where the wilderness itself is just as lethal as the killer hiding within it. Carson delivers an adrenaline-fueled, incredibly atmospheric mystery that thrives on small-town loyalty and cinematic tension. The audiobook production elevates this high-altitude thriller to an unforgettable level, relying on a rugged, gravelly narration that perfectly handles the sharp, snarky banter between deputies, the stark silence of the Colorado backcountry, and the breathless panic of a desperate mountain rescue. Will David Wolfe face his past and conquer the mountain before time runs out for his department, or will the shadows of his history bury them all under the snow? Put on your headset, lock your differential, and brace for impact. Because on this mountain, the truth is written in blood.